Hey there, Fallout here, and today we're talking about god rolls on your hand cannons, specifically on the Eyasluna. Now, for those of you not in the know, the Luna is a hand cannon that falls into the 22 rate of fire, 81 impact archetype, and it's highly favored at top levels of PvP play for its ability to very reliably 3-tap enemy guardians with just 1 headshot and 2 body shots. This hand cannon was already a top dog primary in the tournament scene, but with the recent changes made to the initial accuracy that came with the February balance patch, hand cannons are seemingly better than ever. With that being said, it's widely accepted that one of the god roll perks for this archetype of hand cannon is rifled barrel. Pre-February patch, the additional range was basically mandatory to help you not only hit hard from farther, but to also be accurate by minimizing the negative effects of hand cannon bloom, i.e., potentially missing shots even when firing from within the weapon's effective range. As of right now, hand cannon accuracy is much more on point, and some people have mentioned to me that braced frame is actually feeling pretty good. This leads to the question, is braced frame just as viable as rifled barrel right now? Well, let's find out. First, I wanted to take a look at the damage drop-off point to see just how much we're giving up by hopping off of rifled barrel. The goal here is to find the furthest point you can stand away from your enemy and still do max damage with your Luna. Here are those ranges. Now we have 4 images here because I decided to also see how each hand cannon would be affected by rangefinder. The interesting thing here is that braced frame rangefinder Luna ends up being almost the exact same max damage range as a regular rifled barrel Luna. With that in mind, I wanted to see if the extra stability on braced frame can really make a noticeable difference in recoil kick. So, I fired 3 shots at a wall without interfering with the joystick. Again, 3 shots because that's what you're gonna need for a kill, and measured the distance from the impact of the shot to the furthest point away that the reticle kicked up to. Here's the comparison. That's a noticeable difference, and this is where the potential appeal of braced frame might be for you. If you're frustrated with the hard kick of the regular Luna and you're finding that the recoil is throwing off your shot by a little bit, it may be worth a try. But other than the max damage drop-off, is there anything else you might be giving up by switching from rifled barrel to braced frame? The answer is yes. As some of you might remember, Bungie's John Wisniewski had confirmed way back when during an interview with Crucible Radio that range directly applies to both accuracy and target acquisition. If your range is higher, then your aim assist is gonna be better. It's difficult to tell exactly how much less aim assist we're getting when we drop off of rifled barrel, but we know from Bungie that it's true. When using braced frame in an actual PvP game, I could tell that the level of aiming stickiness felt a little bit off from what I was used to. At short range though, I'd say it was a little bit less noticeable. So, at the end of the day, it's all going to boil down to personal preference, but there's definitely 2 different ways to look at it. If you were to ask me, which do you think is the best, I'd probably have to go with rifled barrel. The extra range on the max damage is good, but the real kicker is just the little bit of extra accuracy and aim assist provided by the high range. But if you were to ask me, is braced frame completely unviable? I would say no. If you feel that the regular big recoil on the Luna is frequently throwing off your shot, and if you're good at navigating PvP maps in a way where most of your gunfights are gonna happen up close, you can definitely use it and make it work. Don't throw away those braced Lunas just yet, but then again, don't expect them to take over the meta either. I'd like to quickly say a big thank you to everyone who's been popping into my streams on Twitch lately. You're all great, and I appreciate you a bunch. If you haven't already and would like to do me a favor, please check the links in the video description to find and follow my Twitch channel, and if you're interested, I also have a shirt available now on Vimeo. If I catch you at GuardianCon wearing it, unlimited high fives for you. Hope you learned something. See you next time.